Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here, ahead of the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Weather in 5, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. Whether you're a professional landscaper or maybe you're a do-it-yourselfer, get your truck over to Omni and load up on all the topsoil, mulch, and sand that you might need. 631-756-1125, the phone number, the website, omnitruevalue.com, and our newest affiliate, Tempest by Weatherflow. Get the revolutionary Tempest weather system and join the fastest growing observing network on the planet. The referral link is on the description to this video, and if you use the coupon code Joe at Joe Weather Show, you get 10% off. All right, let's take a look at the surface map first on this Friday evening, and we've got a big, sprawling high sitting right over the state of Michigan. It covers the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic states, extends west back into the plains. It's really providing some beautiful weather and also smoke-free skies, which is great. Meanwhile, we do have low pressure developing off the Florida coast. It's not much to it at the moment, but it is going to be moving northwest and northward over the next 2 days, and we'll explain to you what that all means with respect to the weather in the east, which, as we said, is doing great. Skies have been mostly sunny all day. You see the high clouds down to the south, and they thicken up in the Carolinas and offshore, where we have rain along the coast, showers and thunderstorms well out to the east. This is not a tropical system because there's no convection really going on anywhere near where that low center is. It's all well out to the east of the Bahamas. Just want to also point out we've got showers and storms out in parts of the southern plains and back up scattered even into the central and northern Rockies, and that's going to be in play for the next several days. Here's our radar right now, which obviously is nice and quiet from Maine all the way down into Virginia, and then here's the rain that is now coming in from off the ocean in coastal North Carolina and South Carolina, backing away to the northwest. We've got some showers and some heavier thunderstorms in South Florida, a few showers and storms in eastern Tennessee, and you see the action that's going on out in the west right now with all these showers and thunderstorms that are happening there. Storm Prediction Center has slight to enhanced risk throughout southwest Texas on up into New Mexico, and then another area of slight risk further north from Colorado into Montana. And we do actually have a working severe thunderstorm watch this evening up for eastern Colorado, southeast Wyoming, and westernmost Nebraska. You want to get the latest on that. Make sure you go to weather.gov to get the latest weather information. So that's how it looks on the maps. A little bit of marginal risk too in South Florida. For tomorrow, the risk area remains the same up and down the plains. Just a couple of areas of general thunderstorms in the east for Saturday, and then for Sunday, we're seeing some general thunderstorms possible from Virginia down into South Carolina and also up in the western plains. And that's it. With regards to severe weather. And take a look at the rainfall forecast map, which has very little precip in the northeast down into the northern mid-Atlantic states, but it does pick up southern Delmarva, Virginia, down into North Carolina, where we're seeing inch and a half to, in some cases, 3 to 5 inch amounts possible right along the North Carolina coast down into the coast of South Carolina, well to the northeast of Charleston, around Myrtle Beach, for example, around Wilmington in North Carolina. Some heavy rains in West Texas, anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to as much as 2 inches plus in some areas in the next week. And also that continues up the Rockies and into Montana. But it's all nice and dry as far as the east is concerned. Now, I've said many times the Memorial Day holiday weekend of the summertime holiday weekends is the one that you usually at least lose one day. And if you think back to a few years ago, we lost all 3 days with clouds and onshore winds, gloom and doom, and temperatures in the 40s. This is going to be pretty much the opposite of that, thanks to that big high. It's going to suppress the low that is off the Florida coast and just keep it to our south. So a good looking day tomorrow, lots of sunshine in eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England. You can extend that sunshine back to the Great Lakes, on up into New England, even into the upper Mississippi Valley. Rain in North and South Carolina tomorrow will spread a little further north on Sunday. Now, this is where some minor issues, maybe some high clouds come into play on Sunday to mix with the sunshine, but it should still be very nice. And that low just goes nowhere, just kind of churns its way in North Carolina and Virginia. So on Monday, Memorial Day, there'll be an area of rain from the Delmarva Peninsula northwestward into West Virginia, but it just stays there all day long. It doesn't advance northward. Actually, by Monday evening, a little bit gets into southern New Jersey. You see it there lasting into Tuesday morning. But as far as the holiday weekend is concerned, we're fine. And much of next week, except for that area of rain, if it does make it that far north, much of next week is going to be on the dry side with little, if any, precipitation at all. And we'll have to wait until next Friday when a weak cold front comes through, and that doesn't seem to do much of anything. And there's a little low that goes by to our south next weekend. Maybe we'll get something out of that depending on how that plays. So it's great as far as temperatures are concerned. We're looking at tomorrow 70s just about everywhere, 60s at the shore with an ocean wind. Sunday will probably be 75 to maybe near 80. It's going to be one of those days Sunday where it's warmer as you go north into upstate New York and New England, and a little cooler as you go south. Again, because of the cloud cover, there'll be a few bit more in the way of clouds further south. And Monday could be very warm with temperatures in inland areas getting into the low and middle 80s. Again, it will be in the 70s along the shore. So that's it as far as Weather in 5 is concerned. I hope you enjoy your holiday weekend. The Joe and Joe Show will not be back until Monday night at 7:35 p.m. So mark it down. We are off until Monday night at 7:35 p.m. We will see you then.